welcome to Laurice's kitchen. Today, we're making space food. Well, not really, but we are using TVP, and in this form, it really could go into space. TVP is nothing more than defatted soy protein that's been cooked under pressure and then dried. It has a shelf life of darn near eternity, so it'd be a great prepper's food or for campers looking for a shelf-stable meat substitute. I'll be turning this into a version of my sloppy joes, and I'll be serving it in a hot dog bun because I've determined it's easier and cleaner to eat that way. So let's see what we're gonna need. For this recipe, we're using 1.5 cups of the dry TVP, that's 123 grams. We do need to hydrate it before we can use it. I have 10.5 ounces or 300 milliliters of boiling water. Now you can just pour the boiling water directly into the TVP, or you can flavor it, and I'm doing that with my vegetable bouillon. If you're not worried about meat, you could also use beef or chicken bouillon. This will rehydrate almost instantly. While we let this rehydrate, let's see what else we're gonna need. Aside from our rehydrated TVP, I've also got 1 small medium onion that's been diced finely, along with 1 tablespoon of dark chili powder, 3 cloves of garlic, and 14 ounces of diced tomatoes in their liquid. I've got salt, pepper, and Worcestershire to taste, and the Worcestershire is the reason why this isn't vegan or really even vegetarian. This is made with anchovy paste. We'll also be using close to 3/4 of a cup of ketchup, but really this is just so you can reach the consistency that you like. I'm going to be making this in the electric skillet simply because it's easier to film that way. I have this set to about 270 degrees, and I do have about 2 tablespoons of canola oil in here. Normally we would start with the meat and render out some of the fat, but since this is already cooked and it's been defatted, that's not going to help. So we're going to start with the onions and the garlic. Alright, that's been about 2 or 3 minutes. These are starting to get fragrant and soft, so we can add in our garlic. We're going to cook this for probably another minute. We just don't want to burn our garlic. Okay, this is starting to smell fragrant. That's probably only been about half a minute. So now we can add in our spices, the chili powder and the salt and pepper. Probably about a ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm going to stir this around and then add in the tomatoes. Okay, next we're going to add in the TVP and just a little bit of Worcestershire to taste. I'll probably use close to a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Alright, let me just turn this down to simmer. It's about 180. Alright, now we're going to add in the ketchup. Alright, let me stir this and see if I need any more. Alright, probably just a touch more. Not too much. Alright, that looks good. Okay, we're going to turn this down to a low simmer, and then I'm going to let this simmer for probably close to 10 or 15 minutes, just for all the flavors to combine. Alright, this has been simmering for about 15 minutes. It's ready to go. The great thing about this TVP is it's a culinary chameleon. It takes on the flavor of whatever you put it with. You could also do a gluten-free version of this by using either corn chips or corn tortillas. Let's give this a taste. See, much easier to pick up. Perfect. Thank you for visiting Laurice's kitchen. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to keep up to date with our recipes. Don't forget to like our Facebook page for behind-the-scenes pics and videos, and follow us on Twitter for sneak peeks of upcoming videos and the random cat picture.